Hi, it's Miss Toni here. Hi guys, I missed you so much. Welcome back to remote learning. And just remember, even though schools are closed, learning can still take place, right? It can still happen. So it's going to happen at our homes. I wanted to talk about, I can't even believe it, that we are in the season of spring, right? So we're going to talk about spring. We're going to turn on our senses, and hopefully, when we're done with this, hopefully you'll have some time, if you're able to go outside to experience the signs of spring that we're talking about. And as you know, science and spring, the weather is all around us. So hopefully maybe you could learn some things today and then maybe apply it to when you go outside or when you talk about it with your families at home. Right, so today, right, we are in the season of spring. Right, and we're gonna learn about what happens during spring, right? So Miss Toni actually has a story, a very short story that we're gonna read, titled, "It is Spring." Right, because that's what season we're in. We're in spring. In spring, the sun pops out. Pop. Right, we see the sun. In spring, the leaves pop out. Pop. In spring, the flowers pop out. Pop, pop, pop. In spring, the animals pop out. Pop, pop, pop. Right, look at all of them. All the animals are coming out of hibernation. In spring, the worms pop out. Ooh, right? We find the worms in the dirt, right, in the soil. In spring, the plants pop out. Pop, pop, right? They're popping out. In spring, the birds pop out. Oh, look at the little baby chickies. Like, if you notice, right, maybe in your backyard or you go for walks, right, you might notice a lot of nests, right? A lot of eggs are in there. And the birds are going to hatch from them soon. Spring pops out everywhere. Pop, pop, pop. Right, so those are just some examples that spring is all around us. So we're gonna use our senses, right? Our eyes, our ears, our nose, our mouth, maybe to taste, right? Or maybe our hands to touch. So we're gonna use all of our senses to actively participate in the season of spring. So Miss Toni has a few other fun surprises. So I brought a special friend from school to my house. I'll give you a hint. He's green. He likes to sing. Any guesses? You're right. It's our weather frog. Our weather frog has come out to play. As we know, our weather frog, right, comes out to play. Let me show you. When, right, we have our rainy days. Right, when it's rainy, our weather frog comes out to play. So here we go. Let's listen, right? It stopped. If you guys want to hear more of our weather frog, right, our famous singing in the rain song, let me hear you. Yeah, turn on those voices. Let me hear you. Nice job. Nice for requesting more, right? More music. All right, I'm going to play it again, right? Our weather frog, right? I know sometimes we don't like our rainy days, but our weather frog, right? He's here to cheer us up a little. All right, I stopped. All right, so sometimes in spring, right, we have those rainy days, right? And you guys will remember sometimes we're going to turn on our listening ears, right? I brought my rain stick, right? We're going to listen to the sounds it makes. Good job listening. Okay, let's hear more. Let's hear more sounds. Nice job. So sometimes we hear the rain, right? Sometimes it happens, right? April showers bring May flowers, right? And then other days, right, the sun comes out. The bright yellow sun, right? It feels good on our face. Sometimes it might even make us squint a little if it's too bright, right? But the sun, right, that we hopefully have more sunny days ahead of us. And lastly, right, if you spend a little time outside, even if you don't and your windows are open, you're gonna hear the birds chirping, right? So Miss Toni has a fun little toy, little bird toy, and I'm gonna try to demonstrate maybe some of the bird sounds you're gonna hear or the chirping. All right, here we go. Here's more. Right, so you're gonna hear some bird sounds if you're by your window and the window's open or you're outside. I just want to also talk about, before we finish up our lesson, right, we're going to see lots of different colors, right, lots of different colors. So Miss Toni's actually going to turn on our do-it-yourself light box, which actually is a plastic storage container with some LED lighting and, of course, battery-operated LED lights. This was a sample that our awesome OT, Miss Caitlin, let us borrow at school, so I brought it home with us. Something you can do yourself, of course. You can create your own light box, mini light box at home to help aid with vision. So for example, Miss Toni's gonna turn it on, give it some light. And yeah, thank you again, Miss Caitlin. This was a great idea. Really, really appreciate it. So now that our light box is on, I'm gonna show you some color slides. So I want you to think about things that you might see during spring or you might hear. I want you to connect all those senses together. So for example, we have the color blue. If you take a look, you see the color blue for the blue sky. Right, also can represent like blue water, right? Things that remind us of spring, blue. Okay, our next color, right, found in the sky, maybe we see yellow, right? Yellow, like the sun. Okay, next color. Ooh, we have green. Right, green, like the green grass. With all the rain that we're having, right, our grasses and our lawns are gonna look pretty nice. Green. Also, we have the color red. Right, maybe like red flowers that are blooming, red tulips. Red. And lastly, right, after it rains and then the sun comes out, sometimes if we're lucky, we might see a rainbow. Right? They say something very magical if you see a rainbow. Okay, good job, guys. All right, nice paying attention, nice listening. Miss Toni's gonna shut her light box off. All right, so I really hope that you learned some cool things. Maybe some of them you already knew, of course, but definitely take advantage of the season of spring. If you're able to go outside, enjoy some sunlight, enjoy using your senses, because spring is all around us. And if you have some time, you could even do a nature walk around your block. Maybe you could look for certain things that pertain to spring. So in the meantime, Miss Toni is going to say I'm going to stop my lesson because we are all done, right? Done, finished. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.